Riley and Catherine hadn't played since November of 22. They weren't happy with each other. They're done. Oh, look, they're back.
Hey, time heals, Dave.
It does. It does indeed. So this is going to be fun. Catherine Parenteau serving to Anna Bright. Let's play pickleball.
Catherine coming in hot and going high and hard at Christian Alshon. Yes. What a start.
1-0-2.
And we're already southpaw, number 1.
Yep, counters up to 1 early.
0-1-1.
Great combination from Riley Newman. I really think this match comes down to a balancing act. Is the defensive prowess of Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman. They have to come up with enough offense, and on the opposite end, an offensive, known for offensive ability in Christian Alshon and Anna Bright. Oh.
And let's get the bumper car settled down here. My goodness, was that awkward.
Yes, so they must rein it in just a little bit and play smart and solid and still use those offensive tools.
Again, just the second tournament for Bright and Alshon. They made the final the first time they played together. And what court coverage from Bright.
Yes, absolutely. Nice cover back behind on the Burt from her partner, Christian Alshon. And you're ready to cover for the Ernie, but not always for the Burt. Riley coming in hot. And we have bumper cars between Riley Newman and Catherine Parenteau, and seamless on the other end, except for Christian aggressively stepping on Anna's foot a couple times in the early rounds.
So a couple of errors on volleys here to start this for Alshon.
Yeah, that's just not going to continue. Take advantage when it's happening, though.
Okay, full fire.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the Anna Lee effect. She plays free with her, and she's doing the same thing in mixed, and I like that. Balance it out. Don't just be defensive.
Defense was terrific, and I've gotten away with the first 2 of these down the line. Right. Let's go for an awkward off-balance one.
Yeah. Heat check for Catherine Parenteau.
It's not usually something said about her.
Nice combination from Christian Alshon. It's not usually something said at 4-2.
No, exactly.
3-4-1.
Jump in the corner with ease.
It's so perfectly timed. As soon as Catherine puts her head down to possibly misdirect that cross-court dink, Christian is already making his move.
There you see the 7-1 record. That one loss was to the team they would face in the final if they win this one. Anna Lee and Ben. With his offense.
I've loved what Christian did, just controlling the point but not doing too much, and then he just kind of freaked out and went right at the Riley Newman pancake on the last ball, not the spot.
Yeah, he's like, wait, I want that later, but not right now.
was just going to say, drive too good. I actually like the step over from Riley Newman there, but that ball was crushed from Christian Alshon.
Also crushed, but a little too much on it. So first deficit here for Catherine and Riley. I mean, Catherine is holding nothing back. The packed house is loving it.
I love what I'm seeing from Catherine early.
Looking crowd, and they're having a blast.
Time in. 5-5-1.
Oh, and that stays in, and the onslaught straight ahead from Catherine continues. Canada is seizing the control right in front of our very eyes. What a play. Oh,
that is, yeah, that's a bodied up. I mean, no attempt to play that ball line or middle. That is right at Riley Newman, and with great success.
And then an apology. Oh, that's right, I'm playing with this guy later.
Yeah, it was a delayed apology. He forgot.
Very delayed.
He
did.
forgot.
Because that's one he might yell on too, but you have to, the slate impacts how you react here. Just out there, but pushed well off the line.
Fadeaway. And you know I'm not a huge fan of fadeaways.
5-6-2.
That's Jesse Irvin's playing with Gabe Tardio.
In Utah.
In Utah, right. Get even more specific.
And there are a lot of high wire acts here in Las Vegas, and that was one before our very eyes on the 20 by 44.
I mean, Christian Alshon used the entire arsenal in 1 point and finally gets it done with a fantastic crossbody attack on Catherine Parenteau.
Tied at 6 here in game 1. Tweener King tries just the paddle position wasn't great, and that's just, I'm not going to go full gratuitous, but it wasn't good.
6-6-1.
That's a tough break from Anna Bright, who is committing to the supporting role early.
Yes.
I do not believe we've had one speed up, and you know, it's all about how Christian's playing, and if he's playing a solid left side alpha, then I don't mind that at all from Anna Bright.
No. Lefty ATP, and he doesn't get that. I can't believe, yeah, he just got mad at himself. I mean, he has an unbelievable 200 backhand ATP and plenty of short area quickness to get there. Another skitter off the tape there, so it was 6-all, 2 off the tape that messed up the shots of Alshon and Bright, and the lead is that 2.
8-6-2.
Great return.
There's that bark from Christian Alshon. Yeah, and I agree with you, Dave. If he would have tagged Ben Johns like he did Riley Newman earlier in this game, it would have been an eruption.
I love the moving pieces of an ATP with that much spin off the court.
6-8-2.
Riley said in the interview, the young guys are so good. I've been putting in 2-a-days.
Yes.
With some on-court practice and a lot of gym work too. And his movement has never been poor, but it seems like it's on a new level right now.
It's requirement.
It is.
To use a term from around here, an ante. You got to have it. Showing frustration there, and AB wants their second timeout.
Pick up that aggression just a little bit.
Second serve.
I don't think that was in.
Catherine's.
That was one of those, he's trying to cheer himself into a call, but I don't think that's in. We were a little obscured.
Oh, he's saying the call was too late, I think.
There's no outcome made. It's in by rule, resulting in second serve.
Do they want to challenge the in rule?
9-6-2.
I guess.
Really close. They should be. Okay, that's a mistake. Let's see if it costs them. And now Christian's barking. He barked to get a call, maybe. Maybe the truck can pull that up and or at least look at it and let us know what they think.
6-9-1.
So this time it's Alshon pulling the trigger straight away.
Just such a beautiful combination. Not even a bad counter from Catherine, but he did just enough to not let her hit it exactly like she wanted to, and very there for the next ball.
Second serve.
And we have confirmation from the truck that that ball was indeed out, so that was wild.
That's a huge deal.
7-9-2.
And that one was out. The ball that Christian hit was going to be out, so that was chaotic. So another try to get to 10.
9-7-1. Second serve. 9-7-2. Point.
Big swing hasn't shown us any offense.
No, just couldn't clear her body enough. Nice work from Riley to put some pressure from the middle of the court.
7-2.
Riley and Catherine looking at a game point right here. And they get it done, so they got aided down the stretch there. They even hurt themselves with a bad.
Time in, 0-0-2.
So we'll see if Anna Bright can match that or exceed it here in game 2. Oh my, that's the way to start game 2. A full sprint ATP hooked around the corner.
And I was thinking maybe a traditional speed up Riley's line, but why not just go ATP?
Pretty lob.
Those are the two best options, cross-court lob and up-the-line attack on Riley Newman to keep him out of the middle. And the only thing is, the tough thing about lobbing Catherine is not her overwhelming overhead, but she gets back there and gets back to the kitchen when you do hit a successful one. So it's never easy.
2-0-2.
Well, we asked for some offense from Anna Bright. She's 2 for 2.
Point.
Catherine had that.
3-0-2.
Oh, and tries the tricky, and I don't know what's going on, but Catherine's on a heater here.
She's going for it. God love her for it. I'm in.
Finally get the ball back, but 4 straight after dropping game 1 is just what Alshon and Bright were looking for.
0-4-1. Second serve.
Bright was fortunate.
I am in trouble. Out. What a leave by me.
Yeah, the wrong load there on the forehand side from Anna Bright. Sometimes it just works out, though.
Two in a row where they had a good look, but they didn't make it.
I mean, great looks. I mean, those are the shots that you have to take.
Beautiful ATP, and Riley Newman and Christian are having a little convo.
Catherine is saying something. She was not happy.
I don't think she thinks he made it, but I sure thought he did.
Oh, yeah. That was a couple feet in.
Yeah. She thought it double bounced, like he let it get low, but it's everything about that seems so clean.
Yeah, I mean, it is weird with the low trajectory of the shot. It can skip and you cannot see it. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. But we'll move on.
Yes. And the skinny singles, which went 1.
Yeah, I agree. See some drinks in the
6-0-2.
crowd. A lady eating some Sour Patch Kids, living her best life. Come on now.
Wow. How in the world? It looked the same till the last second, and he was there before she even hit the ball.
I mean, that's the roll. And the backswing of Anna, there's not a lot to read there. She can do all the shots. Great anticipation from Riley.
Look at Catherine scramble. Oh no, after a ridiculous get. And then just the Anna Bright, whenever a ball goes off the tape and her partner's there, just the machinations of her body are incredible.
Yeah, Anna, you don't need to say anything. Christian will get there,
yes.
I promise you.
Okay, just that's full send, no disguise.
Yeah, and I love the spot, but Riley was on that. I mean, he had a great read also. That's nice backup from Christian Alshon.
Lob volley, that's on the baseline. Ooh, just a little late was Riley Newman, 2 for 2 on the lob points.
7-0-1.
Another ATP, this time with the Tui clean winner.
Yeah, that's great stuff from Christian. He pulls the previous one into the court. This time he goes corner pocket. Nice put away power from Riley Newman. Started with the two-hander finish on the forehand side.
8-0-2.
he is ready for that.
Wow,
And,
was he ever.
and Riley caught him in game 1 a time or two on the crossbody attack. This time Christian, the perfect paddle position.
Yeah, the teardrop of Bright is usually dead on. That one sailed a little too. I mean, she says, sorry, hey, you're up 9-0. You're allowed to have one little hiccup in there. This is the way this team played yesterday, though. It was just, you didn't know what to do.
0-9-2.
Was that it?
I'm going to say no, but Riley stared it down and didn't call it.
Yeah, that says a lot. I mean, that last one from Alshon, that was very Hayden Patrick.
Yes, it was.
To get that sharp angle on the backhand side, short in the court, only a few players possess that shot.
I'm just not sure he made it.
Yeah, right.
But
not positive.
the record shall show that he did, though.
9-0-1.
Too much heat on that, and Catherine's like, I got a lob volley for you, sister.
Yeah, that's right. She sees what Anna Bright has done twice now. She wants to get in on the action, and it was a beauty.
9-0-2.
Yeah, good pressure from Newman. I mean, he's just hanging out in the middle. And I remember those days, and we haven't seen him in a while, but you cannot get the ball away from that man right now.
Oh, everyone in the joint knew that was going to get pulled through the middle, and he still got away with it.
Yeah, lowered the pace to about 70%. Nice job from Christian Alshon.
Lefty number 2. Oh my. No defense for that, and just the groan from the crowd like, oh, your ice cream fell out of the cone and onto the sidewalk. Oh.
9-0-1.
You do not get extra points for hitting the rate sign, even when you're trying to go around. That was wild. That wasn't even an HTP. That was to the left.
That was 2 feet away from being an option.
Oh, Birch very much. And that stays on the tape. And for a game that doesn't feel like it's a pickle game, it's pickle point here.
10-0-2.
Just misses, and that would have been the birdiest walk-off you would have ever loved.
Yeah, I mean, a full Burt and a half Burt attempt. I mean, just to say that in back-to-back points says a lot about the ability of Christian Alshon.
And the healthiness of the knee. Wow, way too high from Riley, and that's just easy pickings.
The backhand from Christian Alshon, I mean, it's not as good as the forehand, but it's getting close.
No, that's
he can
scary.
control the point with that thing.
Swing and a miss, and the crowd is cheering the team that finally scored here in game 2. The points have been good. They just have done nothing with the ball.
Yeah, I agree. It has not been poorly constructed or executed points. Just too much AB and Christian Alshon.
So another try to close this out. The pickle is gone, but certainly the lead is still massive.
Second serve. Game point. 10-1-2.
And he does get not exactly a Burt, but a poach walk-off. And you talk about going over to your bench after losing game 1 and coming out with a purpose. My goodness, Adam.
Yeah, that's not easy to do. It's hard to just pick up and have that fast start in a game where you lost a tight one in game 1. So that's good resiliency and mental game from Christian Alshon and Anna Bright.
They got the first 4, and they just rolled from there. So we will play 3 here in Vegas. So she definitely hit 21 on that game. Let's see if they can keep it going. We'll switch ends at 6. If Anna Bright catches that back, that would have been a shame. But it's, you know, Alan Roman's not letting that go by. So a fault to start, and they get the first point after struggling to even get 1 in game 2.
I'm going to go slightly off script here. What do you think about that rule, Dave? Breaking the plane when you do not contact
I think
the
the
ball.
reason you have to have it is then I could run over there anytime
Gotcha.
I wanted.
Yeah.
So I'm in favor.
Somebody would take advantage.
Yes. Because if you don't have it, then you get into interpretation. Like in that, he had no intention of doing anything malicious.
It's still gray area.
Yes, we want as little gray as we can in the rules. Catherine.
Second serve.
Oh, okay.
Not enough to...
Tournaments are a fun and exciting way to grow your game. Connect with other players and stay active in the welcoming pickleball community. Whether you're a seasoned player or looking to try your first tournament, we have a place for you.
Yeah, that's shocking.
Yeah.
And the loop that she has and the extra bit of backswing and her ability to stay consistent with it is so impressive.
So perhaps a gift given there. Anna Bright's reaction was worth the price of admission right there.
Catherine's was pretty good too.
Yes.
Got away with one.
Oh my.
Second serve.
And
trying to guide it. What's he doing?
But it's the ability of Christian Alshon to get more spin.
Yeah.
Riley think that's is coming higher to him, and it's way lower than he expects by the time it gets to his paddle. That's
keep it on Anna Bright here, because she is just disgusted with the volley she just hit. And Catherine's ready to serve. Shocker.
2-1-2.
just sends it cross court. No attempt to take pace off, add spin, or go to a different spot. That's just Riley Newman trusting his two-handed backhand.
Ooh, Catherine was there, just goes deep. So a team that struggled to get any offense going does have the lead here, Catherine and Riley.
Second serve.
Yeah, that looked off from the entire swing path there and does go wide.
1-3-2.
And a big yell from Anna Bright and a very poor lob from Riley Newman.
Yeah, it was going to be a bad lob, even though he was trying to lob Anna Bright, and Christian Alshon took it over. So idea, okay, execution, poor.
Wow. Crowd was cheering like the point was over, and he almost threw that back in the kitchen.
Got to be careful cheering with these athletes. Point's never over.
Another beautiful lob and a bad drop shot. For the task as AB speeds it up down the line.
Yeah, maybe I'll eat my own words, as Riley's been ready for all line attacks. I said that could be a good source of offense from Anna Bright, but Riley Newman is shutting it down.
Get out of it, and a team that was almost pickled in game 2 is a point away from switching in critical game 3 up 4.
Five, 2, 1.
Hey, partner.
Hey, buddy.
5, 2, 2.
Stays in, and the synchronized celebration gets the ball back.
Wow, what a shot from Christian Alshon, working his way back forward. Just jams up Riley Newman enough to not get the arms extended. You talked about that yesterday. Tui Nation loves to get it out there.
We want them out there. Don't body us up. We don't know quite what to do. So this is a big possession for Bright and Alshon. Another beautiful bird in Sesame Street is alive and well in Vegas.
And he doesn't even necessarily have to anticipate. If it's just hovering up there enough, he's athletic enough to jump the corner in front of Anna Bright.
Yeah, he doesn't even need the bus schedule. He's like, oh, look, there it is. I'll just jump over there now.
Second serve.
Wow, okay.
And just stepping into it. That's the easiest one of the match for her.
3, 5, 2.
I mean, a nothing return in the midcourt. And a second rough third there from Anna Bright, so they do get one, but more was there potentially.
I love it when the guys are slamming at each other. It's like, hey, buddy, can't wait to play later.
Yep. Champ Sunday, right? Well, one of you is going to get there and mix. And that misses, and we are at the switch above. I don't know if a drink in celebration came over the edge, and Catherine and Riley are playing a little game. Oh, and we're back.
3, 1.
recognition by Catherine of him overrunning a backhand and getting in bad position.
Yeah, slippery up the line from Catherine. She really uses her wrist nicely on that shot. Christian sitting heavy on the forehand side and pays the price.
Beautiful dipping two-way right there from Riley Newman, and a timeout has been called, and they take the momentum right to the other side of the court.
Yeah, huge drive. I mean, Christian wasn't in perfect position, but he just couldn't get the paddle head low enough to handle all the spin of Riley Newman.
So, Adam, how in the world do we have a...
Yeah, but when these players don't have stuff to pick on, and there's not just a clear-cut strategy, that's when the back and forth and the runs happen.
Time in. 8-3-1. Second serve.
That's a gutsy pull,
yes,
from Christian Alshon, because he's in front of Anna and he has to bail out. He has to bail out and cover the middle, so he's kind of leaving her hung out to
she has
dry.
no chance if that's right back at her.
Go.
What a shot from Christian Alshon, my goodness.
Paddle tip right in front of his body to pull that off. Degree of difficulty high for Christian Alshon.
He's bailing backwards too. My goodness, they needed that desperately, so they get the ball back. And guess what? Nobody's home, and Riley's letting him know. Finger wag from Riley Newman, and the crowd standing in appreciation.
Christian. What a great camera work from our crew on that previous.
Yeah.
You had Catherine in the foreground pumping her fist and Riley wagging the finger.
And Anna Bright cannot track it down after Alshon trying to do too much when facing a deficit here. Two-handed speed up before, and that's just out of control.
From domination to out of sorts, just like that for Anna Bright and Christian Alshon.
Wow. I mean, this is fun. I mean, we almost had another Cirque du Soleil act as I think Riley was going to hurdle CP here if that was going into court. Can't dig that one out, so they keep him off 10.
Nice work from Christian to find the feet. And Anna Bright giving him some real positive reinforcement.
Just on the line.
Go.
And with Catherine on the left, they've had a couple of times where both paddles were home.
Receiving team 491.
And I think they noticed that this is not comfortable.
Yeah, and it was.
Time in. 491.
Oh, and the threat of Christian Alshon pushes that wide, and they don't want to unwind the stack, but maybe they will.
591.
And they do, and it pays dividends. And Alshon tried to scream his way to a call again, and that was quickly shut down.
He screams and then just nods his head.
Yep.
Yep, it was.
592.
partner-on-partner crime there for later, and that is a great leave, and they're within 3.
6-9-2.
Oh my. And the partner communication throughout that was extraordinary.
Yes, it was. And that ball was left high from Anna
Bear.
Time in. 7-9-2.
Wow, unbelievable get from Catherine, but they're within 1. She gets to everything, it's unbelievable. Oh my goodness, so the run stops 1 short of tying it up. And he makes the ATP, threads the needle, Bright lets it go, and it lands in.
And throws out the ice in his veins as he points to his arm. Let's go.
And Riley wants them on their feet here on match point, and he will get his wish. Christian says, not on that one, sir. Match point number 2. And that'll do it. Riley Newman and Catherine Parenteau get run over in game 2, get a huge lead. It gets close, but they're going to play for a title tomorrow. What a performance, Adam Stone.
Chalk one up for the 2 old school players. Congratulations to Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman, digging out of early tournament trouble and find themselves on Championship Sunday.
So, what a performance from those 2. We will talk to the winners over one. Welcome back, everybody, to the Las Vegas Pickleball Cup at the beautiful Fontainebleau Hotel. We had an absolute thriller that had them on their feet, and it's Catherine Parenteau and Riley Newman who are going to play for a title tomorrow. Hannah Johns, take it away.
Well, guys, you won game 1, then went down 10-0 in game 2. What was going through your head at that point?
Yeah, I think we did a really good job in the first game to kind of play our game and be solid. And then in the second game, I just started pulling the trigger. I think I felt too good. I was going for too much. And Riley just told me, you know, if you see it, go for it. But let's try to like bring it back to like our game and wait for the right opportunity to go for it. But thank you guys. You really helped us out to get that W. It's been an incredible week here, and we hope to come back next year.
Well, Riley, you and Christian were bros yesterday when you took down Johns and Johns. What was that relationship like on the court today, facing down against each other?
I mean, yeah, I have a lot of respect for Christian, but when we're against each other on the other side of the net, I mean, I want to beat him just as much as he wants to beat me. So it's a good competition. That's what we all live for. But was anyone scared when we were losing that third game? I think we were up 9-2, and then they came back. But Catherine and I looked at each other, and I mean, we've had history together. We know what we're about. And when Catherine digs in and like doesn't miss a ball, we're tough to beat. So it was so much fun playing. The crowd was unbelievable. It was amazing.
The historical partnership bears out. Guys, congratulations. You're through to Championship Sunday.
All right, Hannah, what a way to start adamant on my coverage. Just loving every minute of that. So mixed doubles is done. Next, we'll go into women's and men's doubles. We'll start with the ladies. Catherine Parenteau stays on the court playing with Annalie Waters. Coverage continues on Pickleball TV, and we will be on FS2 at the top of the hour.